Hello and welcome to DFW Chef's Focus on the Food. Today we will be making a heavy cream reduction sauce. We'll be talking about the methods to make basically any kind of heavy cream reduction sauce. Today we're actually doing a creamy basil chicken reduction sauce. It's very rich, really good sauce to put on things such as chicken cordon bleu, but you know, there's a lot of other things you could put on there, put the sauce on as well. So we'll go ahead and get started. We got our pot heated up here. We have 16 ounces of heavy cream. We'll go ahead and pour that in. And essentially all we're going to do is we're going to reduce this by half. So we'll go ahead and get it going. You want to be careful when you're working with heavy cream though, because this is not like water where you can just let it boil and it won't boil over. This stuff will boil over and it can get everywhere. You definitely don't want that. So we're going to keep an eye on this. We want to get it up to about a simmer, and then we're going to reduce it by half. So we have 16 ounces, so when we're done we'll want to have about 8 ounces of our liquid here to make our sauce. Alright, once we have gotten our heavy cream heated up, we can go ahead and put in our bouillon. And we have enough for 8 ounces here. Granted, we have 16 ounces of liquid, but we're going to reduce it to 8. So we'll go ahead and let that start dissolving there. Alright, and as you're simmering your liquid, if you see it starting to rise to the top as it is now, you can see it's almost ready to go over. You can simply just lift it off the heat, and that will keep it from spilling over. If you're fortunate enough to be working with gas, you have a great deal more control over the heat, which is why most people do prefer gas. However, you know, if you have to work with electric, hey, you know, you got to work with what you have. So you know, you want to go ahead and crank it back. You want to get it low. You want to get it to a point where it's just barely simmering, and it will rise up some, but you just want to keep it to the point where it's still evaporating, but not boiling over. Alright, once you've gotten your sauce reduced by half, you'll want to go ahead and add your freshly chopped basil into the sauce. And go ahead and mix that around. And you also want to give it a taste. Make sure it's to your liking and to your guest's liking. You may want to put a little bit of salt and pepper in there, though you shouldn't really need much salt because the bouillon has a great deal of salt in it. So you'll definitely want to taste it before you put any salt in it. Sometimes I like to put a little bit of cracked black pepper in it. However, traditionally white sauces are generally seasoned with a white pepper. Though it's a personal preference of mine. I like the cracked black pepper. I know it's not tradition, but it's very good. Alright, now once you've finished your heavy cream reduction sauce, if you want to, you know, top it off with a little chiffonade of basil just to make it look a little bit more presentable to your guests, you can throw that on there. Once again, thank you for joining another episode of DFW Chef's Focus on the Food. I truly appreciate your continued support. Thank you.